A second great religious movement was Mithraism, a religion of very ancient what? Aryan origin. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We are in December officially, guys. Yes, with December comes a lot of festivities, and I think the most popular of them is, of course, Christmas, December 25th. Okay, according to Christianity, that was the day that the Messiah was born. You know that story, right? Well, I'm going to prove to you in this video that all of that shit is just a distraction. It means to deceive the simple. In truth, Christmas, along with Christianity, I'm going to show you right here in this video, has nothing to do with the Messiah, guys. I'm going to show you in this video what Christmas and that day, December 25th, is really about, okay? It has nothing to do with the Messiah or the Torah at all, guys, okay? So let us get started with this book on the screen called Byzantium. Okay, it's actually called The Great Ages of Man, Byzantium. Okay, it's part of that Great Ages of Man collection of books. Very nice books. I enjoy reading the books. But this one is about the Byzantine Empire. Is the empire that rose when the Roman Empire, fell for a period, right? It rose up for a while. Okay, so let's see what this book says. We are going to page 16 within this book. Let's see what it tells us about Christmas, guys. Okay, everyone is so happy right now. Christmas tree, my Christmas tree. Let's see what this book says about that stuff, guys, and then we'll go into Christmas. Okay, so let's start right here. Let me zoom in a bit so we can all see the section. We're on page 16. You can see 16 right here. Okay, look at what it says. Christianity was originally regarded by the Romans as just one more mystery religion, guys, a local variant of Judaism, a local variant of the Torah. So already they're telling you that Christianity is separate from the Torah. Okay, because just like Judaism, which had a working agreement with Rome and was permitted to function without hindrance, Christianity too was tolerated, guys. Okay, so let's look a bit more. Let's see what it says in the next section. Okay, so look at what it says right here. Slowly, almost imperceptibly, the new Christian church developed its own rituals, its own doctrines, assimilating much from the religions and the philosophies of the varied people of the empire, all the pagans and all the Gentiles. Christianity started adopting many of their customs, guys, many of their festivals, many of their practices into its own, right? Look at what that did. Okay, from the varied people of the empire, its leading thinkers and intellectuals, Irenaeus, Origen, Clement of Alexandria, took over the language and many of the ideas of Greek philosophy. Look at this, guys, very important point. Many of its customs, Christianity's customs and services, were based on the Judaic forms, based on the Torah. They resemble the Torah. This is why people think Christianity today, it's in line with the Torah. It's not, guys. It looks like it. It resembles it. Just like how Islam resembles the Torah as well. Okay, but no, both of these things are inferior versions of the Torah, which is the genuine article right there, guys. Okay, but let's keep going. Many of its customs and services were based on the Judaic forms, but Christians adopted rituals and even dates from pagan religions, guys. Yes. So now this is the whole subject of this video. Okay, we're going to talk about one of the customs that was in fact adopted into Christianity, and it's a custom that many people celebrate every year on December 25th. In their minds, they have been fooled into believing that this day is the day when the Messiah was born. December 25th. Oh, well, let's see what history says. Look at this, guys. The date of Christmas, for example, was pegged at December 25th, right? The 25th of December, to compete with what? The Mithritic festival day, guys. Okay, this is what people were actually celebrating on that day. But Christianity wanted to bring in all these pagans, so they started adopting, like it says right here, much from the religious philosophies of the varied people of the empire, from the pagans. And then they did what? Look at this. Christians also adopted rituals and even dates from pagan religion. That's what we are reading right now. This is one of those dates, right? The date of Christmas. was pegged at the 25th of December to compete with the Mithritic Festival Day, although the exact day of the Messiah's birth was not and is not known. No one knows, guys. Okay, there are clues in the Bible as to what period, what the climate was like during that time, sure, but no one tells you, hey, it's on this day or that day, or no one knows, guys. Okay, so what was Christianity doing by adopting the Mithritic Festival Day into their own customs? Look at what they were doing. Christianity was adding to its other strengths a universal appeal. It was appealing to Gentiles, to pagans, guys. Yes, when you are celebrating December 25th, you are not celebrating the birth of the Messiah. You are actually celebrating this pagan festival day, the Mithritic Festival Day. So what is Mithras all about, guys? Okay, so we're gonna see what H.G. Wells, yes, okay, a famed writer, famed historian. He was a traveler, he was a documentarian. We're gonna see what H.G. Wells has to say about Mithras and who are the people behind this custom that was celebrated on the 25th of December. I'm gonna give you guys a clue. Those people are still the ones pushing it on the earth today, guys. Okay, let me show you what it says right here. This is H.G. Wells, The Outline of History, guys, being a plain history of life and mankind by H.G. Wells. This book was published in, let me see, the first edition of this book was published in 1920, guys. Okay, so just to give you an idea, we are going to page 494 right now. Let's see what it says about Mithras, guys. Okay, that festival that is celebrated every year on December 25th. Look at this right here. A second great religious movement was Mithraism, a development of Zoroastrianism. Okay, a religion. Look at it right here, guys. Okay, look at whose customs Mithraism really is, guys. A religion of very ancient what? Aryan origin. I hope you guys can see that right there. Okay, Aryan origin. So my question to you guys, what people on the earth today run around calling themselves the Aryan race, the Aryan alliance, the Aryan knights, or whatever it is? Come on, I think we all know who I'm talking about. Okay, the people that run around wearing those pointy white hoods. Come on, we all know who it is. We all know it's Esau's religion, guys. It's Esau's customs. Okay, all of this is an Edomite practice right here. Christmas is an Aryan tradition. It's of Aryan origin. Look, ancient Aryan origin, guys. Yeah, traceable back to the Indo-Iranian people before they split into Persian and Hindus. We cannot here examine its mysteries in any detail. Mithras is a god of light, a son of righteousness. That sounds familiar. A son of righteousness. Okay, and in the shrines of the cult, he was also represented as slaying a sacred bull whose blood was the seed of life. Suffice it that, complicated with many added ingredients, this worship of Mithras came into the Roman Empire. We read some of this history in the previous book just now. Okay, so this worship of Mithras, okay, came into the Roman Empire about the time of Pompey the Great and began to spread very widely under who? Under who? The Caesars and Antonines. Okay, when you see Caesars right here, I believe I made a video like recently about the Caesars and the connection between Julius Caesar and the modern Jewish community who are actually the Khazars. That name Khazars, its origin can be traced back to Caesars. Okay, Julius Caesar and all the other men who were the Caesars as well. There were other Caesars besides Julius Caesar. This is their title. Okay, even in the modern times, I think in World War I, there was a man named Kaiser Wilhelm. That word, that title Kaiser, also originates from Caesar as well, guys. Yes, all of them pointing back to this Edomite origin, guys. Yes. Okay, let's keep reading this page because it says some powerful things. Look at what it says next. Like the Isis religion, it promised immortality. Its followers were mainly what? Slaves. Let's keep that right there. Slaves, soldiers, and distressed people. In its method of worship, in the burning of candles before the altar and so forth, it has a certain superficial resemblance to the development of a ritual of the third great religious movement in the Roman Empire, which was what? Christianity. Okay, yes, because Christianity adopted practices from many different pagan groups, including these Mithritic people. Okay, yes, they did. They adopted this crap, guys. Very powerful stuff. So look at what it says right here now. Look at this very powerful line. Christianity was also a doctrine of immortality and salvation, sure, and it too spread at first chiefly amongst the lowly and the unhappy. Christianity has been denounced, look at this, has been denounced by many writers as what? As a slave religion, guys. Wow, that's very powerful stuff. That's very powerful stuff, guys. A slave religion. And I agree, I do. Okay, Christianity is a doctrine that those who rule over you used to control you, guys. Yes, no different, believe it or not, from Islam. Okay, it's doing the exact same thing on the mind of Muslim Negroes today. Yeah, it's a slave religion. It took the slaves and the downtrodden and it gave them hope and restored their self-respect so that they stood up for righteousness like men and faced persecution and torment. But the origin and quality of Christianity we will tell fully in a later chapter. Okay, so very powerful book, guys. Okay, you should definitely read some of this stuff. Okay, he's absolutely correct about this. Mithraism is an Aryan religion, guys. Yes, a lot of pagans came into it and then they hijacked Christianity and they started blending it in with filth, guys. Okay, that's the history of Christianity. So all of this stuff, you guys need to realize this is the truth, guys. You need to understand what December 25th is all about. It's all about worshiping Mithras. Look, the second great religious movement was Mithraism. That is what December 25th is all about, guys. Okay, and when Christians wanted to, win over many people, they did what? Look, they adopted rituals and even dates from pagan religion. Look right there. And this is one of them that they adopted right here. The date of Christmas was pegged at the 25th of December to compete with the Mithritic festival day. That's what December 25th is all about. It's not about the Messiah. It's all about competing for the followers of Mithras. Mithras followers, join our ranks so that we can grow our filthy, nasty religion. No. Okay, you will never see this in the Bible. It's not in the Bible that 25th of December is the Messiah's birthday. No, it's a pagan mess, guys. Okay, you need to understand something about Christianity and even Islam. They are both corrupted forms of the Torah. There is nowhere in the entire Bible, whether it's the Old Testament, the Apocrypha, the New Testament, that mentions, oh, the 25th of December is when the Messiah was born. That's not a thing, guys. No. Okay, it's a filthy pagan mess, and not just a pagan mess, guys. It is an Aryan mess, guys. Yes, a Caucasian Edomite festival that you are celebrating, guys. When you see Caucasians celebrating Christmas, don't interrupt them. It is their religion, their custom of ancient, very ancient Aryan origin. That's who it belongs to. Let them enjoy their stuff, okay? But the Negro, no, the Negro should have nothing to do with any of these filthy, nasty customs that they are celebrating today, guys. And it includes not just Christmas, but Thanksgiving, Halloween. Some people have already celebrated, and there are many other ones, many nasty customs that people celebrate during this time of the year, guys. Very powerful stuff. Let me know what you guys think about the books that I've showed you guys on this video. Leave your comments down below. If you want to support this channel and support this research that I'm doing, please consider making a donation to any of the platforms below, which includes Cash App, PayPal, YouTube membership, and of course Patreon. Any of that stuff will help me get access to more books like this and bring out more of the Negro's true history, guys. Okay, there's very powerful stuff in many of these old books that a lot of us do not know today, guys. Okay, so if you want to support that movement, please consider making a donation right now. Okay, so guys, that is it for me. Hit the like button, subscribe button, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.